I don't know. It be little clips like you see how like man him was talking and then somebody else talked like his crew. That's what get me up. Like that's
Tank is ready to return to the ring on March 1st after being away for a whole year. His opponent Lamont Roach is eager to make a name for himself by pulling off an upset. While some fans were unsure about this matchup at first, Roach is now considered by many to be a serious threat who could surprise everyone on fight night.
But Lamont is a good fighter. Like he ain't no slouch. Like I fought him in the amateurs, like, and it was good bump. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's the promoter fight. Like Buddy can fight.
The road to this fight hasn't been smooth. There have been several delays, and at one point, Davis even announced it was canceled, leaving fans disappointed. Thankfully, everything has been sorted out, and both fighters are now gearing up for a huge showdown. On top of that, Davis has revealed that 2025 will be his final year in boxing, making this fight even more significant. The tension between Tank and Roach is far from over. Things nearly got physical before the fight was even official, with the two almost brawling. Security had to step in to prevent it from escalating. As the fight approaches, the two have traded insults, making it clear there's no love lost between them, adding even more fuel to the already intense build-up. Even though things seem back on track, Davis worried fans when he posted a cryptic message on X saying, "Fighting for my life." Many of his followers were confused and concerned, with some speculating he was referring to personal struggles, while others thought it might be about his focus and commitment to the fight. During the press conference, Davis opened up about how boxing has been affecting his mental health. He shared how tough the sport has become for him and even talked about stepping away for the sake of his family. His recent social media posts seemed to echo those feelings, leaving fans wondering if something more was going on.
Yeah, I mean, but again, they pick and choose, so it is what it is. And again, the media like to hate him too, so you know, I'm gonna catch a lot of that backlash too. But I mean, it is what it is. I ain't really stunned that too much. I'm not worried about narrative. I'm worried about what I can do in the ring.
All right, brother.
All right.
This isn't the first time Davis has hinted at struggles outside the ring, and it's clear his return to boxing hasn't been easy. After the worrying post, Davis returned to social media with another message, 4 weeks away. This seemed to show that he's fully focused and ready for his upcoming fight, easing some of the concerns raised by his earlier post. Whether the first message was just a moment of frustration or something more serious is still unclear, but fans were relieved to see him back in a determined mindset. His post sparked a huge reaction, with many fans genuinely concerned about what he meant.
I'm not looking at Lamont the way that everybody else look at Lamont. Like I know Lamont is a really good fighter. I'm not. This ain't no Frank Martin. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
This is a real good fight.
One fan wrote, "Sounds scary," capturing the uncertainty around Davis's post. Others showed their support, encouraging him with messages like, "Keep fighting, champ." One user tried to uplift his spirits with, "Hoping you stay strong." Another fan simply commented, "Damn, that's cryptic," echoing what many felt. The lack of clarity in Davis's message left fans wondering what was really going on. Another supporter wrote, "Stay safe, champ," offering their backing no matter the situation. One fan went further, saying, "Keep punching until you hit something." Gervonta motivating Davis to push through any challenges, whether mental or physical.
There's a rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140 and fight Raya.
Many longtime Davis supporters reminded everyone that he's overcome adversity before and always finds a way to push through. Some suggested that this could just be another case of him using social media in his usual unpredictable way as he's done in the past. Regardless, the outpouring of support showed just how much Davis means to his fans. Now that the fight is officially on, all eyes are on the two fighters. Davis remains one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing, known for his knockout power and speed.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me.
Roach is entering this fight with nothing to lose, making him a dangerous underdog. While Davis is the favorite, underestimating Roach could be a mistake. Roach is a tough, determined fighter who's worked hard to get this chance. If he can apply pressure on Davis early, he could make things interesting. On the other hand, Tank has shown time and time again that he can end a fight in an instant. If he lands a clean shot, it could be over fast.
I say 9th round.
What?
I say 9th round.
You said 9?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared. He looked at
Nah, I'm telling you, you saying you going down in a 9?
One factor to watch is Davis's long layoff. Being out of the ring for a year could affect his sharpness, and Roach will likely try to take advantage of any rust. However, Davis has shown before that he doesn't need many rounds to find his rhythm. If he gets his timing down early, he could remind everyone why he's one of the most feared fighters in the sport. Another key aspect is Davis's mindset. Given his recent comments about boxing taking a toll on him, fans will be curious to see if he still has the hunger and intensity that made him a champion. If Davis brings the same fire he has in the past, it could be a long night for Roach.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about it.
With Davis planning to retire in 2025, every fight from now on is more important than ever. A loss to Roach would be a major setback, but a strong win could build momentum for even bigger matchups in the future. There are already rumors about who Davis might face next if he wins. Some fans are hoping for a showdown with a top lightweight, contender, or even a move up in weight. But first, he has to focus on March 1st. For Roach, this fight is a huge opportunity. A win over Davis would skyrocket his career and establish him as a legitimate star in boxing. He's been vocal about believing he can pull off the upset and seems to be fully embracing his underdog status.
Wrestling fight, you understand? Because Roach he come to fight, and I think it's a great fight. Everybody talking all that stuff about, why Roach? Because he signed and took the fight, you know what I'm saying? And it's good for the community.
Lamont Roach knows that Gervonta Davis brings a level of danger to the ring that few in the lightweight division can match, but that doesn't seem to faze him. Roach's confidence remains almost unshakable, even when facing one of boxing's most fearsome knockout artists. His mindset leading up to this highly anticipated clash speaks volumes. For Roach, this fight is more than just an opportunity to prove himself. It's a moment to show he has the strength, skill, and willpower to overcome what many see as an insurmountable challenge.
I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills against a dog. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens when two dogs get in the ring together.
Sure, Gervonta Davis is a dangerous fighter, capable of ending a fight in an instant. His record speaks for itself: 30 wins, 0 losses, with 28 knockouts. Every opponent knows they're stepping into the ring with a ticking time bomb. That's the reputation Davis has built after years of dominating his competition. Facing him seems like a suicide mission for anyone who dares to step in front of him. But Lamont Roach isn't intimidated. Instead, he spent countless hours in the gym, refining every aspect of his game to be fully prepared for March 1st.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter. when he's fighting me.
Hey, what's your game plan for the fight?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
What makes Roach's confidence stand out is his clear understanding of what he's up against. There's no illusion in his mind about Davis's ferocity. He's not one to ignore the facts or underestimate his opponent. Roach has seen the fights, heard the talk, and knows how quickly someone like Davis can end a match. And yet, he's not scared. In fact, he seems energized by the challenge. The more daunting the task, the more motivated Roach becomes. He's not just aiming to survive the fight, he's preparing to push Davis in ways that will make the unbeaten champion uncomfortable, testing not only his physical limits, but his mental strength too.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, I mean, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is.
Roach isn't known for his power, but he's been working hard to add more strength to his punches. While he's not a knockout artist like Davis, Roach believes his power is enough to trouble the lightweight king. Hopefully he got a chin, Roach said when asked about his chances of stopping Davis. It wasn't the boastful arrogance of someone unaware of the challenge. It was the quiet confidence of a man who believes he has the ability to exceed expectations when it matters most. What stands out about Roach's attitude is how he's embraced the idea of pushing Davis to his limits. He's not under any illusion that Davis will crumble from a few solid punches. Roach knows that Davis has taken brutal shots from fighters who hit harder than he does. But Roach believes in his own ability to keep grinding and applying pressure, even if Davis can withstand what he dishes out. The truth is, Davis has never faced anyone with Roach's mindset. He's fought knockout artists, yes, but none with the mental resolve Roach possesses. A fighter who isn't just relying on power, but on an unwavering will to overcome anything Davis throws his way.
It's going to be a party
and
on your
I'm
floor.
going to let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the, what's the name? He was shaking on the,
Thank everybody that played a part in it. My team, Roberto Diaz, Gary Jonas.
On my kids, he was shaking on them.
There's no doubt that Roach's training camp for this fight has been intense. He's been focusing on tightening up his defense, making sure there are no weaknesses that someone as explosive as Davis can exploit. His combination punching is getting sharper and more fluid, and he's doing everything possible to make sure that when he lands, it counts. His most recent win, a stoppage of the undefeated Fergal McRow in the 8th round, showed that Roach's punches can be dangerous when he connects. But for Roach, the significance of that win wasn't just the result, it was about proving to himself that he could break down an undefeated opponent. That challenge gave a big boost to his ego and confidence.
So we fought in the regionals in Baltimore in his hometown. It was a close fight. Obviously, I thought I won. We said there was like an incident where a point got taken from both of us, and it only should have been him, or whatever the case may be. And we sent to tape the USA box.
This fight is Roach's chance to prove he's not just another name on Davis's list of opponents. Throughout his career, Roach has believed he's one of the best in the world, and now, with a shot at Davis, he has the opportunity to show everyone what he's truly capable of. The fact that many are already counting him out, predicting he'll fall like every other Davis victim, only adds fuel to his fire. Roach thrives on proving people wrong and shattering the expectations others place on him. To him, Davis's knockout streak doesn't mark the end of the line. It's just the next challenge he's determined to conquer.
350 is what Tank and Frank did, and Frank wasn't a champion. Roach has been around. He lost to Jamel Herring. He came back from defeat to be a world champ. I think it'll do good.
When fight night arrives, Roach will be ready, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. He's not stepping into the Barclays Center with the mindset of someone hoping to survive. He's walking in with the belief in his own destiny. Roach knows the stakes are high, and he understands that every minute of the fight will test everything. he's worked for, but he's prepared for that. Whether the fight ends in the first round or the 12th, he's ready to go to war and bring the fight to Davis in a way that hasn't been seen before.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's going to go. Tank going to be losing the first 3 rounds. Then he's going to download the data. Then he going to knock this dude out in round 7 or 8. Then he going to do the backflip. Then Jim Gray's going to get in the ring, or Caleb Plant's Hawaii, and say, who do you want next? And Tank's going to say, I want all those guys. And they're going to go to the press conference, and Elliot Setback's going to say, who do you want next? He say, I want all the guys.
He's putting in the work now so that when the bell rings, he's ready to handle whatever Davis throws at him and respond with everything he's got. I'm expecting it to be a great fight, and I'm prepared to go 12 rounds, Roach said, a statement that captures the mentality he's bringing into the ring. For Roach, this isn't about a quick fix or a lucky punch. It's about perseverance, showing Davis that no matter how tough the fight gets, he's not backing down. Roach knows that to beat Davis, he has to go the distance, take him into deep waters, and prove that he has the endurance and heart to finish what he started.
Yeah. Thank all day, man. Thank all day. Easy work.
The year 2025 has already been a challenging one for Gervonta Davis. As the dust continues to swirl around him, the boxing world has been forced to confront the distractions he's faced outside the ring. From social media drama to personal conflicts, Davis has made headlines for reasons that seem far removed from his impressive skills in the ring. But despite all the noise, there's one undeniable truth. On March 1st, Gervonta Davis will step into the ring with Lamont Roach Jr. at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, a fight that could shape the future of both their careers. While Davis's life outside the ring may be chaotic, Roach has remained focused, determined, and ready for the challenge ahead.
Would you consider you and Gervonta friends?
Friends? Probably.
Is it going to be hard to go in the ring and fight your friend?
Not at all.
Are you all going to be friends after?
Yeah, why not?
Either way it goes.
Both making money.
But you guys are making each other bleed.
Hopefully I just make him bleed.
True.
For Davis, the upcoming bout with Roach won't just be another title defense or paycheck. It will be a true test of his mental toughness, just as much as his physical abilities. With all the personal controversy surrounding him, there's no denying that Davis will need to navigate the distractions and pressures to remain undefeated. However, as the story goes, the 30-year-old Baltimore native has earned a reputation for thriving under adversity. Whether it's overcoming challenges in the gym or managing the growing media attention that comes with his rise, Davis has proven time and time again that he can block out the noise and stay focused on what matters most, the fight itself.
I'm gonna beat his ass with dog party.
Lamont Roach Jr., on the other hand, has stayed mostly out of the spotlight and purposefully kept himself away from the drama that often surrounds Davis. In an era where social media dominates and fighters frequently get caught up in online feuds, Roach has shown a refreshing level of maturity and professionalism. While Davis's name is often linked to controversy, whether it's personal issues, social media outbursts, or off-the-ring antics, Roach has remained calm, cool, and collected. As the fight date gets closer, he's starting to open up about his thoughts on the upcoming bout and the man who will be standing across from him.
And I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah, it sounds like someone is making a serious statement or giving a strong warning about not bringing certain people to a particular event. It could be a moment of intense focus or concern. Would you like me to clarify the context or rewrite this to match a specific tone? In an exclusive interview with Fight Hub TV's Johnny Padro, Lamont Roach gave fans an inside look at his rigorous training camp, emphasizing his drive and determination as he prepares for his fight with Davis. Roach expressed his enthusiasm for performing on such a high-profile stage, knowing a win could push him to the forefront of the lightweight division. But when the conversation turned to Davis and the controversy surrounding him, Roach's tone shifted, asked about Davis's recent social media remarks involving Terrence Crawford and his wife. Roach responded with remarkable composure and maturity. Rather than engage in the drama, Roach opted for a level-headed answer, acknowledging the tension between Davis and Crawford but making it clear he wasn't interested in getting caught up in personal matters. Obviously, it looks like there's some personal disrespect there, but that's their business, not mine, Roach explained, maintaining focus on the fight ahead. While Davis had made waves with offensive comments aimed at Crawford's family, Roach's refusal to indulge in the petty exchanges showed his professionalism and understanding of what truly matters, the fight itself.
Hey, can you see who it is? Hey, who is the dude? Who is the dude?
What stands out in this moment is the clear contrast between Roach's calm professionalism and Davis's more impulsive nature. While Davis was quick to get caught up in a public feud with Crawford, throwing personal insults toward Crawford's family, Roach took a more measured approach. He chose not to engage in the drama and stayed focused on his fight, showing maturity and self-control. Davis, who is no stranger to controversy, escalated a harmless comment from Crawford at a Ring magazine event into a bitter exchange. Crawford's playful jab about Davis not attending the event led to Davis firing back with a series of personal attacks, including a now-deleted tweet referencing Crawford's wife and children inappropriately. In contrast, Roach, rather than getting caught in the mess, remained calm and professional, proving that his mindset is geared toward the task at hand, his upcoming fight with Davis. As the feud between Davis and Crawford intensified, figures from across the boxing world, such as Teofimo Lopez's trainer Greg Hackett and matchmaker Rick Glazer, publicly criticized Davis for dragging Crawford's family into the conflict. Many questioned Davis's maturity and professionalism, especially for a champion of his caliber. In stark contrast, Roach used the situation as a reminder of the importance of staying focused on what truly matters, the fight. I hope they stay away from each other, but it ain't got nothing to do with me, Roach stated, emphasizing his refusal to get caught up in the drama. While the boxing world was buzzing with opinions about Davis's actions, Roach remained level-headed, maintaining his focus on preparing for the challenge ahead and not letting the distractions affect his mindset.
Stop closing up. Gotta let it go. Keep trying. Step around.
Roach's ability to remain calm and collected amid the surrounding drama really does highlight his mental strength, which could be a crucial asset as he steps into the ring with Davis. This fight has all the makings of a thrilling contest. Davis's explosive power against Roach's steady, methodical approach. If Roach can avoid getting caught early and can apply consistent pressure throughout, he could certainly make things interesting. On the other hand, if Davis finds his rhythm and lands one of his trademark punches, it could be over quickly. Ultimately, the outcome will come down to who can impose their style and who can handle the pressure in the ring. It's going to be a battle of resilience, strategy, and willpower. I'm curious to hear how it plays out. Definitely a fight to keep an eye on. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates as we continue to follow the story leading up to this exciting clash. See you in the next one.